Hello, good morning. Yeah. What was it? Well, we wasting time there. If you know nobody name, you know where we wasting time there. No, but here was just get to the point. What is the problem? Now where the long story how you reach there? So how does that become a problem of Caribbean airline if the immigration telling you can't go through? So how do you know is they in no or the immigration in no? Who's yeah. That is for this special document. No, but here where the problem is. The document with the give, what is it stating? If you just travel normally, and then you have to get a specific document for your travel under COVID-19 circumstances. Now, what is that document stating? What did you fill up in that document? What makes that document different and allow you to go? No, but what about if? Yes, stating that your son is a Canadian citizen. Oh, it is an exempt paper, but you got wonder if we cost knowing our authorities. You understand? They just got the word authority. They don't really have no authority. They in the mind, there's not much of an authority on anything. You could go to a station and they're always wondering how this is going to get called this side. Nobody knows anything because they don't educate themselves in certain fields. So you got to ask them if they know what go on. No, they ain't got nothing, man. How old is your man? You live in Guyana how long? How they supposed to know? This is mad. It's a mad country you're living in. You know the Grange is supposed to know that they lose the election? No, I don't know he don't know. They're supposed to get SOP, they never see. So you can't use terms like that. You have to look at your situation and ask yourself how you end up in this situation. If it is as your shortcoming, if it's Caribbean airline shortcoming, if it's immigration shortcoming, and I tell you in this country they got enough shortcoming. Me go find out what I go on with them, but you ain't got the document very full up and get them. A copy of it, must screenshot it for me. Screenshot those things and send to me. So I'll be able to look at the documents and get a better understanding what they're using to exempt you. You understand? And then you pit that against immigration laws in Guyana. You get an understanding if these things can work. Because you got people might coming up. Remember, here what happens when it comes to immigration and these kind of things. There's a number of different agencies working together. When you go to the airport, you got Caribbean Airline, you got different agents. Then you got Canoe, you got police, some of them doing their own thing. You got DA, you got different people doing different things. So you just got to try to understand how they come up with these things, you know, how these things going to affect you negatively or positively. We got to watch it out. So send all the facts and me go look at it. Right here. She didn't know. Nobody know Granger don't know. Eh? If Granger could say you win one election with a SOP. Nothing you don't know in this country. This is a no. This is a nano country. And nano. The thief man with the gun yesterday didn't know. You, the thief man, didn't know that his gun was a fishing wing. You understand? So me there, I just drop off. Sean is doing a seminar today on oil and gas. Get an understanding of, you know, what's going on, how it's going on. Yeah. And them things. So I'm telling you, use every opportunity you get, and I think more. I'm driving and I'm watching it. I'm watching the people of Guyana. I'm watching people running, people also drive bus, people also drive taxi. You understand? Nothing wrong with planning your life. Even if you're farting, nothing wrong with planning your life. Nothing wrong with putting in 2-3 years of developing yourself in a certain field that you could change course. You understand? If you're walking a rubbish bin truck, you can develop yourself. If anything you're doing in life, you can develop yourself. You just have to decide you want to do it. Remember that. Always remember that. You just have to decide what you want to do with your life. It is simple, it's not complicated. You understand? Good. He there with the brother helping the brother for go do something. Let me tell you. So you could widen your horizons. Like you're there in like a friend tell me the other day, the man said the new thing with every business is public health and safety. You understand? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Hello?
Yeah, we want to open the door and bring you in, or you going to start talk? What's your problem? You want a cup of water? You want tea, coffee? Or... Yes, speaking.
Sir, I called in your concern something that's happening with the hospital. Or because of Georgetown Hospital.
Bartica Hospital and Georgetown Hospital?
Yeah,
Share your experience, brother.
So my cousin taking to get baby, right? And when the girl taking to get baby, she had a bit more in the hospital, right? Now when the girl get the baby started the fourth time, right? Like the fourth day, right? Now a public hospital like Bartica Hospital is supposed to have incubate on all these things that is working. Isn't that so?
I would want to think, especially not just a public hospital at a location, at a remote location.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
When this girl getting baby, incubator is not working. What sense is like having two incubators in a public hospital like we just 7 and incubator is not working?
I listen to you.
Right? No, them have the incubator is not working. Now they have to transport this girl to Georgetown public hospital and baby family that will breathing problem. Right? When they transport this girl to Georgetown public hospital on Thursday night before, they never look after this young. When this young lady leaves the Georgetown public hospital, they put this young woman on a bench to stay all night, right? Telling her that they can't put her on bed among other patients because she comes from region 7 and COVID-19 hotspot area. Now, how can you treat a woman that just did birth in such a manner? Is the region 4 hotspot area too?
Let me first apologize for that experience, and I will be speaking to, here we gotta do, you gotta send the girl name and them things that to me, and we get it started out, brother. That is, oh shit, that's not a nice experience for them.
It's so last year, sir. You know why the girl keep or the girl travel down to Georgetown? No, you're not put her on a bench. That girl not too long before. The girl needs to lie down, the girl needs to rest.
Bear in mind, you're bringing me from a healthcare facility that you own. So I was at one of your homes, and you bring me to the next home. As a result of your shortcoming, not mine, right? Is you incubating a work in Region 8. Or is 7, huh?
Region 7.
Well, you incubating a work there. You bring me a tongue. Because you incubating a work, because you fudge up. And then insult me and tell me you're not sure with me status with COVID.
Nonsense, sir. How can you treat that young woman so? And the thing is, okay, you're saying that, okay, we just send it to hospital, COVID area. It's a region 4 to region 2. How can you leave her here?
Brother, here. We got so much problems. We have so much problems. Send the girl information to me. Is she still in the hospital? Is she still in the hospital?
She's still in the hospital, yes.
Send her information to me on WhatsApp. I will follow up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome, brother. I don't know where this get training, right? Like for instance, it comes naturally to me if you're doing something to be prompt and you deal with things. But if you look at human service provision has taken into consideration a certain level of empathy, a certain level of discipline. You know, there are a number of characters that accompany service provision, right? And Guyanese, like, they just don't. Yeah, brother.
More like this is something that concerns for the speech, right?
Yeah.
Most of these children that go into school, they are not wearing masks.
Are we talking about specifically children or Guyanese? Are we speaking about children specifically or Guyanese? How do you get them? You want to be padlock and some mask on the face? No, but what do you think is the solution to the problem?
The solution to the problem is, to be honest,
yeah, tell me. You know what's the solution? You know what's the solution? Do you know what is the solution to that problem?
No, I can't say.
Okay, my brother, I myself don't know. Because if I speaking about putting on mask every day, your mother talking to you, your father talking to you, you understand? You seeing what we could do then. Because it would be a travesty to know that children are leaving home without masks. Look, Michael, Sean is 18 and he gone to a seminar this morning on oil and gas. And I tell him, I said, boy, you got to prepare for this. I got my mask right here. I got a mask all the time. You understand? You got to know you got a mask. And at some point in time, the system telling you months there. Harmon talking yesterday how much people dead. But still people are wearing masks.
I have to pull up some of them.
No, but that, we continually have to do that. We continually have to do that. We got watch, I driving on the road, everybody, hey, them man now wear mask, nobody now wear mask, watch. Well, this man wearing mask. He wearing the mask. What?
My son is just one year here, critics.
Yeah.
And you give him a little sanitizer, he a wipe and he's just 1 year.
Yeah.
You see the sanitizer, and you give him your wipe your hands.
We just gotta keep educating them, brother. We talk. Wow. Wrong, he smell like a zoo. One thing with guy I could go through and get all kind of smells. I could go in bus. Smells some people smell like 10 lime for 100. Now it's about 15 of lime going down and down up right now. Right? You can pass them trench. Sometimes I pass them trench, I just want to notice I find. If you pass a trench with somebody, you will know that them places smell stink. The people are watching you, you watching them, have those who fart in the car. You understand? So, yeah, we have a bunch of more thing with the 2 masks. At least we got a mask. We gotta be more vigilant personally. We got to be more vigilant personally. We got to take some responsibility. The Ministry of Health reached out to me and said, we working on a project. I gotta go all over highlight. I don't know what more to do. I don't know what more to do. You're telling people every day. You understand? It reaches a problem that at a level, you know, like in the States. The Republicans, they wear a mask because Trump is a madman. You understand? Watch a lady wearing a mask, it deposits chin. It deposits chin. Somewhere in the way wrong. It defeats the whole purpose. It's like a different level of ignorance we operating with. So I don't know what more for 7 them things. So talking about HARMON, I like how HARMON feel in when he was in power, and then now he feel in opposition. Can we list HARMON as a total failure? Can we suggest that Joseph Harmon is a total failure? Huh? Joe Harmon? I just asking you, y'all tell me. Eh? I just asking you. I see young Sharma put up something, but he pays say talk to his family. A big man, his family tell he apologize to Anil Nandalal and take down his Facebook account. Hey, the Sharma family bag. Where you got father and a son competing to see who is the stupidest of the stupider. Who is the stupidest or the stupider? Are you stupidest or stupider? The man write an apology. The man write that his family had a discussion and they don't want a dead Christmas and all kind of thing. You understand? The story was very short, as short as he is. Right? No, Sharma is a nice guy. I met the guy and he's a nice it's nice. He's nice. He's a good person. But I met him sitting, right? If we were standing and having a conversation, but I telling you, we would might get around because means can't certain situation means gotta laugh. See, I don't know which family, because one time he considered Granger to be his father, right? So I don't know which family he had the discussion with, but they tell him to apologize and take down his Facebook page. So imagine a man who's a minister, right? His mother call him, change his pampers and tell him to stop shitting. Oh my God. A former minister had to take down his Facebook page. Only in Guyana, bye. Only in Guyana. Guyana is the most amazing country in the world, you know. Yes, so nobody didn't answer. I call me and tell me why I think. If HARMON failed in government and then out of government, is he now a total failure? You understand? Is he a complete failure? He has completed the cycle of shitting, eating back your shit and shitting again. So I like with the people, right? This will come before. The shit or Harmon. You know, like the story about the egg. If the chicken come first or the egg come first. Like Harmon cases, the shit or the Harmon come first. I don't know. Because he keep eating it back. Yes, man. And this Bible Jack, there's a wicked man. He keeps pushing his face into it. And the Harmon pushing his face in the shit. Yes, it's like it's like very barbaric. I don't know why these politicians are like this. So Harmon come out last night. And these things has irked me. I don't even know why I started with him one time. Because I tell him, let me sit down and have a candid conversation. Yes, sir. Sit down and let's have an interview with the most viewed person in Guyana. Let's talk. Tell me, how do you plan? Knowing that there's so much criminal trappings and droppings surrounding, you know, Harmon and the party. How do you see yourself moving forward? But I'm gonna put a thing there for Granger. Well, he don't know. Any people see that they're going. This is going on. We're going on with these buses. I thought they changed the name after these buses. This is how they got David Granger buses. Prayer man, he can't really dip on it. There's school buses. They ain't got no David Granger buses. Yeah, this is public property. What's going on here? Outside the Ministry of Education got David Granger buses. Yeah, I've still got this man around this place. This man left a bad taste in people's mouth. 3 buses there out by Priya. Number 20 bus, number 19 and number 21. 19, 20 and 21 they're outside in front of Priya office with David Granger. Like Priya managing promoting David Granger. Priya watch Priya. Priya like she planning for jump ship. Priya like she planning for do a charandas for me. Park up David Granger. I know David Granger bus. Ministry of Education school buses. Yes, sir. I remember David Granger. Y'all left the bus in the same color. Just don't go spray back the bus now in red. Ministry of Education school buses. That is what we want to see. You want to hear number David Granger? Strike that man's name from the history books. That man's tenure was a sad and dark time in this country. Coming down to town for go shopping and all them things now. But this one he was an old bad man, but he used to rob enough people when he young. And this is the Brocky Tentle, eh? No, I ain't got nothing, no surf. Yeah.
Right now they start from back the shop there, what you thinking of it?
Oh, East Coast Agriculture Road?
Yeah.
Coming up there, that tongue coming up there.
Oh, the tongue, alright.
Yeah, these people wearing the mask. Some of them wearing it wrong. The girl wearing she mask and she knows because she shades more important. She think looking good is more important. Rastaman wearing the mask, but this one you got your mask. Both of them got a mask on the chin. Alright. Some of it just stupid, even without COVID with is stupid, so you gotta see with some of it. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Yeah, so yeah, don't even just put that the PPP run for 23 years. Well, just add on these years now to the PPP and the PNC run for 28 years. Yeah, it's at 33 years, right? Just add the 5 years. Don't let people know about Granger. Don't mention Granger name and all that. That's a sad situation. Yes, there's like a mistake that happened in time. And the funny thing is never say well is like a PNC, is Granger. Like Granger go down with dog. You see, when you got situations as dire as this one, right? Serious things like this happen. Where you get a big waste, man. What is wrong with the new car? You realize this old car is what jam up here, and then I tell you, sorry, I don't have no money. Where you get money from? Yeah. You could live upon donation and pay for fixing your car. You can say I'm mad, man. Where you get money from? I live by the grace of God. Here you gotta do. When they're driving like this stupid and you're ramming the vehicle, you come out and start praying. In the name of Jesus. You know, start praying. One praying. I know that would freak them out, because you imagine a man trying to figure out how you gonna pay for this thing now. You start praying. Yeah, you imagine you got a ramming a man vehicle, he can't get how much 100,000, and you start one praying. Yeah, sad. I like Pastor, you do Pastor Patrick though, you're ramming the vehicle from the back and then come out and start one praying. Do play like if you didn't even know you was a pastor. And here we go. You gotta make sure you gotta make sure you're recording it. You know, Pastor Patrick would write to it and say, me my God, me my God, I want to hear you fixing this vehicle. Yes, sir? You're ramming the vehicle from the back and then you holler, in the name of Jesus, God, show me the way. Shine the light upon my life. Lord, guide me and make me safe. That's a one preaching start. this time, Pastor Patrick, this guy past God stages police. Yes, sir. Me, whatever God I know. God is fixing bumper. Especially this new model car I got. Yes, sir. You better fix me bumper. Don't tell me that but God. Here right now. Right? Yeah, I must do it. Hey, girl, you know, man. Me and why people just got money. And there's low people for make them miserable. I like back in the day when I used to make money and them things. You can't make me miserable. Pastor Patrick, now an accident is a normal thing. Right? It's not abnormal, but Pastor Patrick, you drive down the road, blatam in the back. You get some friend old car, old truck or something when I get damaged and you run in the back. And then you get in a court. Every day, somebody running in the back. You could make anybody's life uncomfortable. Y'all just don't know. Hey, man, y'all don't even know what devious and conniving is look like. Y'all lucky I changed me life. Yes, sir. Y'all lucky I changed me life. Them politicians was playing the devious and conniving and the dirty. They don't even know is it like. But man, got your money my day and night. Yes, sir. I got some banner. I deal with some people. Right? I had a boss, man. He study your whole time. Next thing you come to work in the man, you got shit for your padlock. Pint of broke in your padlock every day. You have one of you crass. GPL carry away your light. Guy will carry away your water. You understand? Just shots of fire outside your house. You think I am miserable? Plus the man come and sit down and eat and drink with you in the afternoon. You telling he the story. You telling he how I is a set of crosses. Yes, you telling he the story that Bono till he come this morning shit from the padlock. Somebody broke pointer in the padlock. Right? And he sit down right there. And tomorrow is the same thing. You driving down the road. The police stop you and lock you up for some bogus license. Investigating a bogus license and pull you. Went through the driving test. Y'all know. Y'all know what's going on in this. Y'all is only play bad. Y'all know what bad looks like. Yeah, sir. Them games or them politicians play. They don't know what bad looks like. I'd introduce you to some people. I would introduce you to some people make your life a disaster. Yes, sir. Make your life a disaster. So yeah, don't mention Granger. Granger's like was bad luck to Guyana. Yeah, it's 5 years that you see people coming in this country. The Americans come, the Arabians come, everybody coming to Guyana now. You understand? It's like God. Everybody coming to Guyana now. Harmon there playing Dali house with the opposition leader office. He opposite of the position leader. Right? Only finding problem. I don't know what's wrong with this petition thing. I know that's gonna be an interesting thing. I want to hear about the petition. When the thing then start coming, you can see how they gonna throw the judge under the bus. They gonna start throw another under the bus. You see why? And then we used to do Babulal, we name Babulal. We used to do business with the PNC, business fronting with the PNC. He throwing them under the bus now and say, how James Bond is the man responsible for everything. He is there in the business. He the fronting for them. You know how much Indian businessmen go with the PNC and thought the PNC would last forever and funding them with the wickedness? Yeah, I better stop this shippiness. That's the funny thing, you know, the PNC, they act alone. They got some Indian businessmen. They funding them. They got one of them in LBI. Right? They got one of them right in LBI. The same one, Babulal, we name. Yeah, big time funding them for make mischief by. You believe Indian people easy? Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Critic.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Hello?
Were you trying to listen to yourself talk or you trying to listen to me? Turn off that thing in the background.
God, how are you, Neela? Yes, God, I'm following you while you're going into traveling in town. Yeah, I sent you a message. There is some big man just keep texting my child every day. Right? I send you the number, everything. I blocking these people and they still, I don't know how they're getting her. And she don't know them.
And she brings this to your attention?
Every time she draw my attention.
Roger, well, here what we gonna do. We gonna draw them into that trap, don't worry. We gonna draw them into that trap. I can call you when I stop, don't worry. I'll call you when I stop. Roger. Now a 15-year-old. The next one guy with a 15-year-old. Oh, Jesus. Missed the light. The next one guy with a 15-year-old. Right? When the mother go and test the child and see the child is sexually active, he going with the girl. The next one going to jail. I see enough man go to jail in the next 5 years. But I think there needs to be a horrific event. We got to do something to these rapists in jail. A horrific event. I gotta get the people in for, oh my mama. Light changing every time I drive in through. Yeah. We gotta get them banned for doing them something horrific in jail and video it. So I could put it out there and let us see. You understand? Then they got done with people picnic. Well, I run through an orange, not a red. Yeah. Yeah. No, I go a little too slow. Here, why the light there just? I go a little too slow. Normally, if you're going at the right rate, you would go through the lights. But I'm barely going at about 30, just for show you all what's going on, and so that's how I end up through the light. Wow, these people cleaning. Wow, I like this. I like this. These people taking their work seriously. You see jobs. Well, it's not only this administration. The previous administration was hiring people to clean up and so on. Nice. I like this. I like this. I like this. So them banner cleaning the road, corner, the grass, and so on. Nice. All right. Money we pack. Once we get the money, we pack the happy man. In case we go, once we get the money. I like this. I like this. Beautiful. So these men going after these little girls, and I don't think like the jail where they get in is enough. We gotta do something to one of them in jail and video it and put it up there so they get an understanding of the consequence. You understand? So I was telling you all about this island gas thing. No, not about island gas. Let me talk about HARMON. I want to talk about HARMON this morning. Let me go island gas here. Now you have an opposition leader, right? That only failed in government is failing in the opposition because he can't get none for nobody. He can't even get an ear with the government. You want to talk to the government. I tell him already. I said, come have an interview with me. As a result of the questioning that I will have, the government will have an understanding if you are somebody they want to work with. But they're working with the same people who screw up their whole life, make them get run out of government, make them lose the last election. You can't work with the same PR people. You gotta come to the PR boss. So if we have an interview, I will ask you certain questions, and the president will hear your response and see if he wants to work with you. Right? Hello?
Good morning.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing with these bars and these nights? You got one around the Cummings and South Road there. And that's a building thing.
What do you mean what are you doing with the bars?
Them bars, you know, it's really nice for it. So, bars, and last night, we were South Road and from South Road and Cummings.
South Road and we had promotion?
They had a promotion. They got a bar out there. We're late in the night. 9, 10, 11, all over the guy in the night. Late for them. We did next door as a business. We close the business at 9 o'clock. Them don't close 11, 12 days till last Saturday. The police have to come 12 o'clock.
I gotta look into it, don't worry, I gotta look into it.
We know the curfew 10, but they're not gonna curfew.
10:30. Yeah, I gotta look into it. I see the double standards, cause I pass and I see Hard Rock Cafe open. I see Cosmos open, and I didn't understand what's the difference between them and all the other bars in the country. But then
This one of the kind here at South, right? The Sunflower. Every Friday night, brother, Billy White telling you, right in that next door, right at the business next door. These people ain't coming down from the highway. Them Amerindian people by small clothes. They were telling you, if you last Saturday night, Barker or some 12 o'clock, you buy the promotion out there. And these people them don't close. Last night the bar packed. We closed 9 o'clock. And they must be going till about 1 o'clock this morning. Without a mask, nothing. Then let them bus a full on Friday night and come load down there because they got the hotel up.
And the Amerindian communities, I just get word that they're testing in Oriala. They're finding a lot in the Amerindian communities, so, you know, we gotta be careful.
I got the last night before about 7 o'clock. They got 2 bus road come down. A guy come round by me there and say, Auntie, you believe why I'm telling you? There are over 100 people out there, not even one of them that got on a mask. I say by there every weekend something with us to play song. And here the police are go, you know, the police are make 2 treatment and the police gone their ways. When they had the big session or some bars now the last Saturday night, about 25 after 12, then the police come and tell them close down.
Alright, I gotta look into it.
Yeah, well,
Now here was the next thing. 2 murder suspects. 2 murder suspects in the lady at Lagrange murder. Lagrange Old Road murder were captured in Suriname and handed over to police at Skeldon. Right? 2 murder suspects captured outside of Guyana. Suspects in the murder of an elderly woman. 2 of them, a man and a woman, were captured in Suriname. Handed over to the police. 1 missing. The woman gone missing. Would you believe that? Yeah, my brother, talk to me. Huh? Roger that. Now how lackadaisical we could be. You imagine people go get these criminals for you and you just wasting time, loose back the people. You better get rid of the sergeant from there. I forget what the sergeant name at Skeldon. That's crazy. That's crazy. You could not. You imagine they got the country locked down and the people escape this country, gone to Suriname while the country locked down. Suriname authorities arrest them. They pass all well dad, all where police of people sick. They pass the police outpost right there with the lady. They murder police. They murder the lady and pass police there by the bridge. Always there. I don't know what they're doing by the bridge. I don't know what they're doing by the bridge. Always there, watch man and people. But the murder lady right at the street, only quarter mile away. Little walk. You could hear if the lady the holler, the police supposed to hear from the car now. Right? Yeah. If the lady holler, the police don't hear. Then I hear that. They pass it by the bridge. They pass by Weldad. They get away, cross the border, gone to Suriname. Police apprehend them in Suriname. Pass them back to Guyanese authorities. And one of the persons missing. Crazy. Crazy. These wipers got changed. I think these wipers dry. Yeah, tell me about HARMON. I want to know if like how he would like to speak to the president. You can't speak to the president unless you give me an interview. You gotta come to me, you gotta come to the Guyanese Critic. When I interview you, I will ask you certain questions. You understand? That the president will look at the interview and say, this boy is disciplined. You understand? And he's worthy of an audience. Yes. Harmon, they will tell you. Don't let them ever tell you in person a letter that you have to. You understand? That you have to do. Yeah, Harmon, we want the office of the president send a letter to you to tell you that the only way you could get an audience with the president is having a fruitful, open and candid interview with the Guyanese Critic. You know that? Hey, you know that? Man, let it tell you. Call James Bond and them and let it tell you. And you know when I talking for a point of authority. Right? Uncle Harmon, just so you know, you will not see the president unless it's constitutionally required. When you sit down with me and you accept sort of we have a candid interview, you understand? Don't worry, I'll be very polite. I wouldn't be sarcastic or anything. I'll be very disciplined. I'll express the same discipline that I have when I interview the president and the prime minister and the vice president. I express that to you. You know, if you see yourself in the opposition, you start acting as the opposition leader. Because I'm the Guyanese Critic. I'm acting the Guyanese Critic all the time. I don't play. It's just that, you know, the Guyanese Critic itself has multiple personalities, but I don't play different roles. You know, hard, raw, the realest thing coming out of Ghana. Those are matter of facts. But when you're ready, Mr. Harmon, you want to see the president, you come to me. Don't let the officers really have to tell you that you have to come to me. You can't get through the president because what happens, Harmon, and you don't understand, it's not a relationship between me and the government that creates this need for you to talk to me before you talk to the government. It's because you see, as opposition, you are representing people of which I represent, and the people them say you don't represent them. You understand? The people say you don't represent them. The people they really see you as a opposition leader. So if you go and attack, when you're going to say you're a opposition leader, you go and represent, you don't have nobody you represented. Upon us doing an interview, the people would say, yes, this is the guy we want to go forward and talk to the president on our behalf. Remember, you're representing people and you're representing nobody. You don't have a constituency. Who you talking for? You see anybody come out and protest for y'all and y'all rigging election? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Critic. How are you?
Can't complain, talk to me.
I want to find out when they paid the 15,000 to the school children.
15,000? It is $10,000. Well, I'm supposing now the children get it. I know the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education shared out care packages. But,
They said $15,000.
who they said that?
The vice president said 15,000.
You heard him say that?
Yes,
Because I remember upon them coming into power, it is supposed to be 10,000 because it was 10,000 that was taken back.
No. They raised it to 15,000 and 4,000 to the school uniform. Well, the school uniform already shielded, but we want to know when they're shielded.
I'll find out for you, don't worry. I know. Safe, brother. Cool. Yeah, so just so you know, Mr. Harmon, if you weren't informed, just like you just playing, you ain't got time with the government and this and that, the people have no time with you. They don't see you as an opposition leader. They don't see us representing them. When they will see is when you come and talk to me. You understand? Having the largest platform affords us the opportunity now to really see how people are responding. You'll get that in the comments, and people will say, yes, we want this guy here to represent us. So you ain't going to see no president unless it's constitutionally required. You understand? Nobody's seeing you. By your walk. Yeah, so just relax, just relax. What you could do, there's a movie called The Invisible Man, and try to get an understanding of what it feels like to be an invisible person. But nobody cares about you or nobody has any time with you and so on. Yes, you sit down and ite it. If you was an invisible person, everybody just walking past and never saw you. Yes, try it, Harmon, try it. What it means to be an invisible person when nobody notices you. Right? So Uncle Harmon, work on that, and when you are serious about meeting the president and doing something for Guyanese people, you can call me, and the interview would be an hour. You don't have to be worried. I think we could sort out all your lies in an hour, right? Yeah, an hour. We could sort out your lies in an hour, right? I'm gonna write a formal letter to the opposition leader. But the man frighten me bad when the man hear already going in the county center. When the man hear me going in the county, the man right and say, what is conspiracy is this? The man get narrow. You understand? They say Sheriff Duncan get shittings right away when he hear I get in the county center. Oh God, I love these people. They're so funny, they're so nice and so, you understand? When there's a dress up food. Yeah. Imagine one man making a coney. Eh? Yeah, just come with the truth, buddy. Just come with the truth. Just come factual to me. Talk to the critic. It's a critic. Critic. Still got work for do. Man, come attack once at the lie last night. Jesus Christ. You see some young girl as well from this world going on. Your mom in a church way and them bringing you up as a church way. Claret wood. Like you get it wood, girl. Claret wood. What happened? Who lie now? Who tell lie now? Yeah, come the man. Every time I mash my brakes, the reverse sound coming in. So right here automatically I feel like I'm going back. Driving this car is like being a PNC member. You understand? You just mash the brakes and the car going back. It's giving you the impression that it's going back. Yes, it's just like oh Jesus Lord, help me. Oh, it's not the yard, it's not the yard. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna write a formal letter which I'm gonna show to y'all. Remember when Harmon write to the GCOM commission for to get me out of the place? They frightened me. Like 9 months in jail. The man said Sheriff don't gonna get constipated when he hear I going in the place, diarrhea. The man start running and shitting. So something going on down in the back here. I know it's what. Prison tripping out again, yes. Was it now prison tripping again? Why I can't get this prison under control? No. Nothing with it. Nothing irregular. Nothing irregular. That something going on in the prison, but not going there. You know the Luzignan golf ground there? This is the Luzignan golf ground. Let me show you. It's an amazing place down at the back here. Rich, affluent. There's boys playing golf. Boys play with balls. We'll go in and show you how we're going. Are you ready? We got a golf place. They lock the gate. You can't come in. This is going on. Private property, members only. What is what they're talking? What are they saying? Members? Always members only. Why would you become members only? Members only. Member guest and carry. What is this? Since when? So then I hear with the Guyanese Critic. Well, then I hear with the Guyanese Critic. Members? Who's the members for this place, they say? Yeah? Who's the members for this place, they say? Rich people? Huh? Oh, the members only, the cadets and thing. Oh, well, then I tell you. Then I tell you about the Guyanese Critic. No, then I tell them. So this is the golf ground. Beautiful place. A beautiful place. Nice. So the man put up members only. This can't be no members only thing. Who own this golf? Who own the golf ground property? That's why we have to know. You see these rich people vehicle over there? This place used to get, it must be accessible to children. It must be accessible to the people, the residents of Luzignan. I don't want to hear nothing but no members only. What members they talking about? Who own this land? Now we take this place and make house lot for poor people. We take this place and make it house lot for poor people. I don't want to see that as members only. Who is the members? Rich people who been living from poor people born all the time? Eh? Who is the members? I gotta come back. I really gotta find this going on with this golf ground. You playing them game, nobody. In this country. You ain't allowing you to get up like that. This place big enough for give a couple house lots. Let me just broke down the whole place and set up house lots. If there's going to be a golf ground, Guyanese, it must accessible to Guyanese. Yes, sir. Members only and members guests and there we are going on there. You want to hear about that? What poor people getting out of there? This land is prime land, nice land. We need to. Yes, sir. The community of Lusignan must benefit from this. How much you are paying for this golf land? Let us make house lots there. The next time I go back there, I better take down the members only sign and figure out how we are going to integrate people in this place here, sir. If not, yeah, I'll make sure we get a 2 million or a 3 million out of the members only club to contribute to Lusignan, the community of Lusignan. They must benefit. The community of Lusignan has roads that people driving through and going down at the back there. Yes, sir. The citizens of Guyana must benefit. If we giving up large swaths of lands for rich men play with balls, right? How do we benefit? That's all I want to know. Me want to hear nothing else. If me am benefiting, yeah, come out of the place, yeah, so go and play with your balls in your backyard. Go and buy a piece of land for play. I sure just go there and buy the land. We take the land and make house lot for poor people. Poor people, this nice area. You take your prime land with nice road for driver come and make golf ground. And you go in the bush. And you go in the bush and take a big piece of land and make a golf club. But no members only. You got youths here. People want to go to the golf club for chill out a little bit or something. They can't go. Members only, gate lock up and everything. I better get your fudge yourself together. They were members only. Yeah, show me how much you have to pay for the golf ground. How much does the golf ground contribute to the members of this community in Guyana in general? You understand? Once we get in things, it's done. Members only. These rich people only got contempt for poor people, you know. But I don't understand is okay. You is rich, some rich people, and they got an entitlement to something. You understand? They got an entitlement to something. The place they can remember when me friend they run the place there, everybody they're training children, they're doing things with different people. Hello, good morning. What? What I have to do for you? Tell me what is it about?
So it's concerning the bike body. You have saved this number body.
Oh shit, and here now the other day when you come for meet me, I've been covering a press conference with the vice president. When I done me phone cut off, so I couldn't even call back.
No, see, I go there, I like a little bit because I normally I don't come to talk. So when I come.
Yeah, when you come call me, though, when you come. But this weekend I collect this scooter, but one the bike, how much what was the figure? For the no, but that's what the price will he tell you? Okay, tell me go work out someday with me for the bike, sir. Roger. Alright, brother, alright, thanks. I'm gonna shout you, don't worry. I'm gonna shout you before the days. Yeah, well, I want to see if we can get the parts for the bike. That's the two things we're missing. Make sure it work in there. That's what we want to see first. So, don't worry, I work. Alright. Everybody working on something. I can call you, I can shout you, don't worry. I can shout you before the day, I would say. Them boy walking on a vehicle here. Watch the baby. Watch how they got a baby in the ground. Bring him. Bring him, let everybody see him. They want to see him. What have you been doing? Look at this child. Look at this child. I don't know why they get this child in the ground. Huh? Tell everybody good morning. Yeah, everybody asking. So Sean decided to name him Max. Right? Look at him. Look at him. And whole day sleep. Daddy the cuckoo, and daddy got the clean up cuckoo and things like that. Give daddy work to do. Late night, daddy get the look at me. Pissing all about the place. Daddy got the running behind him to look after him all the time. Biting me. Tell them what you got to say. 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 Look at him. It's just bad. Just bad. You want to play bad? So guys, you have to take care. We're gonna love up this child a little. Your brothers bathe you, and you wet the skin and fur, and they're loving you up all the time. Who Johnny is this now? Hello?
The puppy good looking, and you look like you resemble you.
See you, buddy. Looking for trouble to make. You're just looking for trouble to make. I'm like, me enough to take care of him. I take care of you when you was a baby. So them stand up there. With me there look after the baby, them standing up there watching me all the time. So guys, Critic, you are so lucky to have a cute baby. Hello?
Good morning, Kira the puppy.
Yeah, you're the best of care and love. With pets, it's all about love, and we never had, for after, you know, them by his mother left, the time and attention and the struggle was was always a struggle. So now that's Sean's responsibility, and and they grow up very caring and loving, so he get all the time and attention he need.
I got 10.
No, my mama, we can't handle so much. Because
every day I cook a pot of chicken liver, a pot of chicken neck, and 4 or 5 rice.
Oh God, you that good. You must see the mother rich man when me young, and he dead and left with the money. I'll enjoy himself. Me got him luck. Safe. Hello, good morning. Yeah. I come for collect this bike and then I come by you there. I got a little thing for look after and I come by you. No, but tell me something. You have documents for this place?
Huh?
What? You got through with documents for the place?
Yeah, just to give me permission that the this permission letter, but they never give me one notice. They just come 3:30 yesterday and to start work.
No, but you know, my worry is how do you take up what is it? Is a reserve? There's a reserve, nah? Yeah, how do you take up a reserve? You didn't anticipate that something like this would happen?
Yeah, but I asked when they give me the permission letter, and I already billed it. 5 days after neighbors started complaining, they send me a letter saying I got to see money within 3 months. I write them and ask them for time. I started to write all the...
No, but you see, here was these things. It's like with squatting. You can't start an illegal operation and then expect a legal response, and the government has to act legal, right? So... Send it to me on WhatsApp right away. Now the lady, there's a plant shop at the corner of Agriculture Road and Line Tap, right? And the NDC is breaking the place. Now I'm asking myself, when I was watching the place, I calculated, how can you get a place just by the corner? You understand? Plant shop. So I said, obviously the people them know what they're doing. They got documentation, you understand? But it so happens now the NDC is going and break the place. Oh my God, that child is so cute. I'm gonna tell them already. Well, once he's in the yard, somebody has to be with him and walking with him. And look, no man. Look, no man. Look. Look what's going on there. Look at this. What you going? What you going to do? What you? Put to lash money banzi. Watch him. The big brother supervising me all the time. The big brother there right there behind you watching you. Oh my mama. Come behind the car and you see why. We gotta be careful with the baby. Somewhere the back there. You can see. The brother watching it. He tumbling over, he toppling over. Actually, brother supervising. Brother walking foot to foot with him. His brother there foot to foot with him. Don't make joke. You doing good care, man. You doing good care. He is good care. Yes, there's no danger, and brothers them have to take care of him. You have 3 brothers to take care of him. You got it. Miguel Alice. What's going on here? We got a sheep now too? What is this going on in this country? We got sheep now too? Yeah, I got to come over. Who never cook sheep? I just got sheep in the place. This is what the blood clot is. What you going on? Who never cook sheep? Yeah, come over. Yeah, I get sheep too? I'm telling you, who know for curry sheep? Yeah, come over. What you going on here? No, you ain't gotta go nowhere, girl. Chill out. No, like she tired. There's a sheep, you can't cook them. Hey, yeah. People just walking around looking for sheep for thief. Wrong here, sheep coming in the yard. Yeah, take care. I love you guys.